Okay, I'm going to tell a story about the time Daddy won a bike and all on the spelling competition. Now, it was years ago, lads. I was in about 5th class, and we used to always have to walk to school because we didn't have a car. And there was a competition in school. It was a spelling competition. Eppie, get back into your bed. I see you on the ground. Right? And there was a spelling competition, and the winning prize was a 5-speed blue racer, a gorgeous racer. Now, Eppie, I see you on the floor in the van. Get back into your bed. Now, it was lovely, kind of sky blue, and had 5 gears. And I really, really wanted to win it. Now, the thing was, there was another fella up against me. His name was Connor Dempsey, and he was really smart. And I knew that, to be fair, he was going to be better than me. But I was really, really worried. And I was talking to Daddy at home, and he said, listen, he was always told when he was a little boy that if you go to bed and you put a dictionary under your pillow, it'll help you think of all the words and it'll help you. So I went to bed that night, and I went and put dictionary under my pillow, and I fell asleep.
You said Jenny has one.
Jenny had one, yeah. So I went off anyway into school, and it came 11 o'clock, and the teachers, now we're going to have the spelling competition. And first up will be Connor Dempsey. And as he was walking past me, he goes, oh, it's a nice bike. And I said, yeah, it is, yeah. He said, yeah, well, get a look at it now because you won't see it again. Because next time you see it, I'll be riding past you when you're walking to school and it's pissing rain. Ha, 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 ha. And I said, well, fair enough, I said. So we went up anyway, and he answered all the questions bar one. On the 10th question, he got it wrong. And he came down all smug. He goes, beat that now if you can, he says. So I went up anyway, and the first question he asked me was elephant. ELEPHANT. Correct. Yeah. And he kept asking word after word, and the word just came into my head. Spelling's it. And I got to number 8, and he was looking at me. And I got to number 9, and I said, yes, I'm even. And the teacher said, now for the next thing, if you get this right, you won the bike. So I think it was celebrity. So I spelled it CELEBRITY. And yes, you got it right. And you just won a blue bike. And I went up to collect my bike, and I smiled at your man, and I said, I'll be seeing you walking tomorrow, Connor. Good luck, so. And I got the bike, and I was delighted. Now that didn't stop there. That sent me through to the Wexford finals. And sure, again, that was held in Wexford town, and the night before the competition, I put the dictionary under my pillow, went through. Nellie, what happened? All the words, every one of them. And I won, I don't know what, I won a prize for that as well. And then I said, now you're through to the Leinster. Now the Leinster competition was held in Kilkenny. So again,
you won there a little pretend motorbike.
Pretend motorbike, you're right. And then I went to the Leinster. And again, Jenny's dictionary under my pillow the night before, went through, and I won a little digger, a little mini digger. Oh lads, it was brilliant. You could dig holes and move sand around, and me and Dickie used it an awful lot. We used it for a bit of work, and I had a little trailer on it, and we could draw sticks and we could sell them outside the gate at the house and stuff like that. So, but Nellie, I got through to Leinster, and then I got through to the All Ireland. And the All Ireland was held in Dublin, and it was held in a place called the National Library, and I'll bring it to you someday. It's held in this big room. Now, I was on a Saturday, and Mammy had to come up with me because it was a long way to Dublin. And the thing was, Friday night, I was home, and went to Jenny, said, Jenny, can I get that dictionary off you there now? I'm going to Dublin tomorrow. And she goes, she went looking, and she goes, oh, my bag's in school, Mick. I left my bag in school at the weekend, and my book's in it. And I said, what? I said, yeah. And I said, but the school is locked. And I said, I know. This is like 7 o'clock in the evening. I said, I know. I said, I've no dictionary for the competition tomorrow. And she goes, there's nothing we can do because the woman who has the keys and all has gone away. She's gone off for the weekend. I said, oh Jesus, what am I going to do? What am I going to do? And I started panicking. Mammy said, oh God, Mick, I don't know what you're going to do. And Daddy said, I don't know what you're going to do. And listen, tell you what, go to bed, get a good night's sleep, and go off in the morning, it'll be grand. Now, I was really, really worried, Nellie, because to be fair, I use the dictionary all the other times. So I went to bed and go up in the morning. I was still anxious and nervous. We got the bus from Gorey up to Dublin, and I arrived in Dublin, and the place was packed, and there was all these well-to-do looking lads and ones all dressed up with their mummies, their daddies, and you know the type Nelly, with their fancy accents. And I said, fuck this now. So I went through anyway, and it was 100 words. And these lads were getting 88, 92, 94. But one fella got 99, and he's a real snotty nose looking fucker, right? And I said, oh Jesus, I'm shagged. And the last person's from Wexford is Mick Fortune. They called up, and I went up anyway, and I sat there. I was as nervous as a wreck. I was shaking, and your man asked me the first one. Salary. S-A-L-A-R-Y. Wow, first one. How did that come into my head? I said. Asked me the next word. Luxembourg. L-U. Spelled it. How? I said, how are they coming into my mind? And I went through them. 49, 62, 74, 88, 95, 96, 97. Next minute I was at 99, even with your man. And I couldn't believe it. So this guy is... I was just letting him fly out. And I said, now for the last word, it is dictionary. Here I spelled it D-I-C-T-I-O-N-E-R-Y. And correct, he says. Michael Fortune, you are the winner. And I said, are you serious? He said, yeah. I said, Lord Jesus, I said to myself, I said, you look shocked. I said, I am. He said, why are you shocked? And I didn't tell him that I'd left the dictionary at home. I didn't have the dictionary. I said, I'm just shocked, that's all. And I was kind of dying to see what the prize was. And I said, and they pulled off this big sheet, and here's the prize. It was a Volkswagen Beetle electric car, one of the first Volkswagen Beetle electric cars. What colour was it? It was red, wasn't it?
Yeah. What the train is for?
I was kind of goldy coloured. And I looked at Nanny and Mammy, and I said, look at this, Mammy. Oh, Mick, she said, it's gorgeous. Oh, Mick, she said, oh, it's a gorgeous car. Oh, God, Mick, it's lovely. And because they were electric cars, you didn't need a licence. So I got that. There was a check and there was a prize, and I got my photograph taken and all that kind of stuff. So we said, fuck this now, we're not going to get the bus home, we'll drive home. So me and Nanny hopped in the car and we drove all the way home. Now the battery kept dying after every half an hour, and I had to stop off at the petrol station, get a charge. But every time I was stopping off, I was buying ice creams and crisps and coke and that kind of stuff. And we eventually got home, and the car, there's photographs of it in Nanny's house of me with the car, and Nanny in the car when we arrived in. And the old car, we had it for years. We drove it. I used to drive it around. Yeah, we used to keep it for hens then. Knowing the car break down, we used to keep hens in it. And I think a neighbour still has it now. He's got old hens and all in it. But it was a right yoke. Yeah. But that's true though, Nellie. If you put a dictionary under a pillow, you'll... Juliet, is she?
Yeah.
Yeah. And that's the end of that story.
I'm sorry I get back